Oh, here's some new thing. You see that? They want to always see what people try to do. This is what they try to do, Elder. They'll come over here and listen, and they say it must be something else, because I don't think it'll take all this. So they go looking for something else. But I'm going to tell you something. In the book of Galatians, the Bible says there's no other gospel.
No.
See, sometimes running away from a problem makes it worse.
Amen.
You know that? Sometimes instead of facing the problem, the easiest thing to do is to run away from it. But don't you know when you run away from something like that, it makes it worse?
That's right.
And sometimes you may be running away from your very help.
Amen.
What else does it say?
And then Paul stood in the midst of Marcel and said, Ye men of Athens, I perceive that in all things ye are too superstitious.
They were so superstitious, believing in their own way. And that's what superstition is, believing in your own way. Dealing with a lot of idolatry. Thinking you can serve God in your own little way. And that's, you know what, that's another form of idolatry. Serving God the way you want to. And I'm going to show you. What else does it say?
For as I passed by and beheld your devotions.
They were devoted. They thought they were serving God. See, some people, because you see people in the church singing and praising God and all that, they say, man, them folk look saved. What does it say?
I found an altar with this inscription. To the unknown God. To the
unknown God. People don't even know who they serving. Some people think they're supposed to be serving Allah. Yahweh. What is that? People say, well, that's Hebrew. Do you understand Hebrew? And a lot of people in here probably couldn't even tell you 5 words in Hebrew. And if they did, they probably got it from some other person. Right? But we're telling you in plain English what you must do to be saved.
That's right. And
right here, these people were serving, they had an inscription saying, the unknown God. You got to put a name with that God. And Elder was talking about that earlier. You got to know who you're serving.
That's right.
There's no other name given unto men why we must be saved. It's by the name of Jesus Christ. What else does it say?
Whom therefore ye ignorantly worship. Him declare I unto you.
Him I declare unto you.
God that made the world and all things therein, seeing that he is Lord of heaven.
He is Lord of heaven
and earth.
And earth.
Dwelleth not in temples made by.
He dwelleth not in temples made by hands.
Neither is worship by man's hands.
See, God actually supposed to be living within us. Back in the Old Testament, I like what you were teaching earlier. Back in the Old Testament, God dwelled in the temple, in the tabernacle.
Right.
And he would come down in a great cloud of smoke. Is that right?
That's right.
But you know what? They only saw God in parts, though.
Right.
Because everybody couldn't see him. And Moses actually went into the Mount Sinai, and right there with God and talked to him mouth to mouth. But how many else was able to do that? Wasn't a lot of people able to do that. But don't you know, because of Jesus Christ, we can go to him for ourselves.
That's right.
But here's the thing. You can't go to him any kind of way. Go to, give me Colossians